Collecting's always been a pretty interesting part of my life personally. Other than being a massive virgin, if you can't tell already, I really like collecting stuff. I mainly got started with Star Wars stuff, but obviously I also collected a lot of video game stuff, which is kind of the premise of this episode and one of my favorite video game series of all time, Persona. And it's always been a special part of my life, this series. I love playing all of them. I like collecting stuff for them, even though it's been pretty hard to collect stuff for it until with the recent release and fandom that Persona 5 has gotten, which is really cool because I love spending my money on useless junk no one finds cool, but I do find cool. Hopefully you guys too if you're watching this video. First off, I want to show off some of my just regular Persona stuff, the basic game. There's nothing, no flash, nothing to it. We got Persona 4 Golden, we got Persona 4 in the docket, of course. A sealed copy of Persona 5 because why not? We got Persona 3, 4 Arena, and a PS Vita to show that I am a Chad in the game industry in collecting. Here they better look at the Persona 5 sealed. I got this for $10 one day at GameStop during a sale. I just bought it because it was $10, so really. Then we got Persona 4. This is pretty cool because it came with a soundtrack actually. It has the best Persona soundtrack, but it does kind of rip up the manual with the extra inclusion of the CD, sadly. Then we got Persona 3 Fez. I will never probably own Persona 3 unless I find it at a thrift store because it's a $20 game. So your boy is fine with the FE version. It adds more story and it's overall just the better game. Also, I do not have the portable versions on the PSP because those are also very expensive. Next up, we have this. I got to the used game shop. It actually came with a CD with some of the songs from Persona 4 Ultimate, which is a fighting game, if you did not know, by the people who did the Dragon Ball FighterZ. Cannot remember the name of the actual company on the top of my head, but it's a pretty good fighting game. Next up is the Vita. This is where I started playing Persona, as you can see. I played most of them on here. You got 3, 4, 1, 2, all the dancing games. You got pretty much all of them but 5 on here, and it's just a best way to play in my opinion. Next up, we have some trading cards I bought at a local trading card shop. Funny story about these, actually, I bought 2 packs. The 1 pack I opened, I pulled a $200 card. Pretty insane in my opinion because I sold that bad boy right away because I do not need a trading card that is $200 in a game I don't even play. But yeah, these are really nice cards. I got, luckily in the pack I pulled 2 Futaba cards. Best girl, fight me in the comments, downvote this video. I don't care if Futaba is the best girl in Persona 5. Overall in Persona, no, that would go to Rize or Chie in my opinion. Next up, some more Persona 4 love. We got a Teddy plush I bought off Macari for $8. Not much to say, it's Teddy. Next up is a big bulk of my collection. It's my Persona 5 figures from Figma. I've actually gotten these pretty cheap. My best thing I can offer you is buy these off eBay. Don't buy from China and only buy them if they have the actual pictures. If they're coming from the US, you're more than likely good. Also, if you buy them from the Good Smile website, you also get more exclusive pre-order bonuses, which is really cool. I just found out about that more recently. But, in the future, check the Good Smile websites because you can get special, more accessories for your character that you can only get from Japan. Here is the Phantom Thieves. Very cool. These are great. I cannot recommend these enough. They are a bit expensive, and I felt that way at first too, but once you get one, you're addicted because you realize just how good of a quality this is. And they also have done Persona figures in their student uniforms, which is really cool. So this is the most recent one I got a few days ago. It's Hero in his just regular school uniform. It was a Comic-Con exclusive. You can't really buy this anymore unless eBay, which is very expensive. Luckily, they put some online for retail. And then we have Best Girl Futaba because she is the ultimate snack. Fight me about it. And just want to show off some more of the accessories since the boxes are kind of messed up because I've opened all of them. But they do come with a really good amount of accessories. And once again, if you buy them from Good Smile and pre-order them, you do get those Japanese exclusive head pieces. These usually come with extra heads and stuff, which is really cool. The Joker one came with a whole nother Morgana figure, which is awesome in my opinion. I really wish I had that, but in the future, I'm going to be getting them. Here are some of my special editions. I didn't start buying them for Persona 5. I passed on to Persona 4 Golden, which is very expensive, but the one I'm trying to get the most right now is the Persona Vita ones. I really want those, especially the Dancing All Night one, because it's awesome. And then the first one I want to show off is the Persona 5 Take Your Heart Out edition one, and it came with a very nice steelbook, and you got a cute little plush of Morgana. And then this is just such a good box. The presentation on this is great. I want to get the voice actor sign. It's such a beautiful box. Look at that box. It's magneticized, however you say it. And it's really nice. It's just a nice, you really get what you pay for with these special editions. You get a nice bag from the school that he uses. Funny story about this, I actually have 2 of these. I found one of these soundtracks at my local Salvation Army for 50 cents. This is about a $25 soundtrack, which is pretty cool. And then we have a very nice art book. I love the art books that some of these come with. They're such good quality for the most part. You get really nice developer interviews. You open up to the best page, obviously, with the best girl Futaba. And she looking like a snack, and she is the best girl. Of course, we're going to follow it up with the Persona 5 Royale Phantom Thieves Edition. It came with the Steelbook. All the versions came with the Steelbook that came out day one, though, so you don't really get a special Steelbook with this one, but you still get some really nice quality items in this box. This box is actually not magnetized like the other ones, just like a normal gift box, I guess you would say. But you still get some really nice detail like Morgana on the side of it, as you can see on the screen. You get a nice soundtrack. It does not have as many songs, but you still get 10, which is nice. It's a nice little thing. In this age, soundtracks aren't the best, but, it's always a cool addition that I like to rip them and put on my phone, I guess. Then you get a very nice, also, art book. It has a bunch of really nice developer interviews. It has more pages than the other one, cool, too. And then you get a nice amount of concept art. And then, of course, second time's the charm, we do go to the Futaba page because she is my wife, in my opinion. And then this one actually does not come with a plush. This one comes with actually a replica of Joker's mask, which is kind of cool. It's nice quality. It's not the best quality. It's not the worst quality either, and you get a nice stand with it too. Now we start going downhill with special editions. We get to Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth. Game's alright. You get a plush of the dog for Persona 3, which, it's cool. It's good quality. I don't remember the name for the life of me, but it's a nice little plush, in my opinion. And then you also get these garbage-ass buttons. This is kind of starting to go to the downhill part of the special edition. Other than the plush, it's not the best special edition. You get a nice box, some cute details like Morgana right there, which is always fun. Nice little touches. But, you don't get like a hardcover art book or anything. You just get this like whatever kind of soft cover. You get some little like character bios and just some generic pictures or just renders of the characters. Nothing crazy like the two other ones, but it's also not the worst that you'll see in here. And then you get this garbage deck of playing cards instead of a soundtrack, which is pretty lame. Lastly, it's probably the worst special edition I've ever bought in my life. This is the Persona Dancing All Night collection, I guess it's called. It's 3.5, and you also get 4 if you bought this, and there's a digital code. They couldn't even be fucked to put 2 different disc holders, or just you have to put them back to back. And probably the biggest hurting part of this, other than it being the book and the discs all together, is you don't even get a soundtrack with this. You get some garbage game renders of the characters in the game, not even any interviews or anything. Just all game ripped art, which isn't good at all. The Japanese versions, heck, even the Vita version in Japan, they got a really nice soundtrack. All we get is some crappy download code for a extra character skin in Persona 4 Golden, which is probably the best one in the collection. 5 and 3 are not that good of games, in my opinion. And this is definitely not did not hold its value like the other ones. This is like $50 if you want to get it at GameStop. I paid I think $90 for this when it came out. It's cute. Get the Vita version. Also, this might be a little bit cheating, but I really want to show this off. It's done by Atlas, and Joker does technically show up in this in a special DLC, but it's a Catherine full body special edition. You get a nice steelbook. You get probably the best plushie I've done of Vincent in his sheet form. Very soft, very plushy. Wood squeeze again, in my opinion. Then you get some just great boxes. You really knock the boxes out of these, dude. They have such good little details. You got one of the puzzles in the game. I believe this is like the first puzzle it's based off of. I haven't beat the full body edition yet. Once I started it, a bunch of other games came out, and with Royale and this, I kind of put them on the back burner while I play new games. But over the summer, I'm gonna beat it for sure. And you get really nice, probably the best art book they did. It's not the widest or anything, but you get some really good developer interviews, some really awesome concept art. You could tell that a lot of love and care went into this port. And just pretty much just a remake of this game, because there's a whole bunch of new story in this. But yeah, really good art book in my opinion. And you get a very nice soundtrack, which I believe 20 tracks, if I recall. Yeah, 21 tracks actually. And hey guys, yeah, that's it for the Persona collection view. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Kind of a different video for this channel. You guys may have noticed just how it's shot, what it even is. I just really felt like it would be kind of a fun, different type of thing to do. I kind of want to do more collection as videos on here, just to kind of fill it up with more content and stuff to get more views and people to notice. And I think it'd be really cool just showing off different parts of my collection, more of like an in-depth view. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If there's any other collections I have that you might want to see, like my autograph collection, that's like music artists and like voice actors and game designers and stuff, or like my Star Wars collection, because that would be a big one, or my Dragon Ball collection would also be pretty big, or just like something like my Switch collection, or just something, let me know down below. I might start doing these every other week or something. Hopefully if this does well, because I did have quite a bit of fun doing it. It was definitely something different. I put a bit more of my editing type of deal into the video, which is kind of cool. I got tried some new kind of stuff with some programs I have wanted to try that I haven't really got the most use out of yet. So hopefully those turned out well. Maybe I didn't even do it. I'm just lazy, which is also a very high possibility, because I'm a very lazy boy when it comes to my channel. But yeah, hope you guys liked. Comment down below if you guys like my Persona collection, have anything I'm missing or I should pick up that I didn't know about. or any, like I said, any other collection you want me to see me highlight in my room. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below, and stick around for the next video, because it is always a banger for the next video on this channel. That's a very stupid face I made at the end.